cartos crossing. Okay, we've got Tarot Z with the Horror Oracle. So I got the Horror Oracle in, and I was trying to decide what tarot decks I could use with the Horror Oracle. And of course, my first thought was Ghostbusters Tarot, Supernatural Tarot, and I also thought of Tarot Z. So let's pull out the Horror Oracle to begin with. It's just, I think, the colours and things, and with it being a bit of a, you know, Tarot Z, zombies are a bit of a horror, and there is some sort of zombie type energy going on with this deck, and so I just feel like, you know, monster energy, so I just thought it went really well. So let's pull it out. Just take a minute to have a look at Tarot Z. And I'm not very organised today. Okay, got all the cards out. Just making sure I got all the cards. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's pull a card from Tarot Z. Okay, just give us a card for reflection today. Okay, so I've got Eight of Cups about walking away. Walking away from something emotional. Feeling like you have to walk away from something, even if you feel like it's the best thing in the world. It's not, I feel like it's emotionally toxic for you. So let's have a look and see what the Horror Oracle has for us in regards to this message. Walking away. And the Earth card. Okay, so for me, when I look at the Earth card, I'm thinking about staying grounded, needing to, you know, I get that sense of, with walking away emotionally, it's a reminder to sort of stay grounded in this energy. But let's have a look and say what it actually says in the book. Oh, that was interesting. I picked it up straight away. Nosferatu. Here begins the land of phantoms. Staying connected to where we come from can offer feelings of safety and comfort when we wander. And that's interesting, with that sense of moving away from something. We wander, we move away from something. A tangible element we can carry with us can be nourishing and bring with it centered sense of self as we strike out into unfamiliar environments. Keeping close to the heart insulates us from hostile energies, especially when we can be subject to being cast in a harsh light. Remember where you come from. New environments bring new opportunities. Okay, so it's telling us that walking away can bring us new opportunities, a new environment and a new opportunity. That's what I'm actually getting from here. I know it's the reversed meaning, but with using this card here, it sort of tells us that I think it's about new environments bring new opportunities as we walk away from the old and we're walking into new stuff. That's what I'm getting there. So quite a cool sort of combination of cards there. So yeah, definitely feel that's a really good connection. I just feel like it's a really good. So let's have a look at it in a little bit more of a light. Let's do a 3-card spread. Okay, so say if we do a 3-card spread, what are we going to get here? 1. Okay, so we've got the High Priestess, hidden knowledge, ancient wisdom gained from, okay, with 2 of Cups, with that connection. Definitely feels like there's a connection with someone, right? You've got a connection, and so you've got this sense of hidden knowledge gained with this connection here. So it feels like a very ancient connection. Maybe it was hidden at some stage, a hidden connection on some level. And here we've got the Chariot, where we're walking in the yeah, it definitely feels like you're walking in the right, moving in the right direction. You're getting a sense of success, and so this hidden knowledge about this connection, the hidden, so I just keep getting hidden wisdom about this connection. It's just a hidden, maybe it's a hidden relationship on some level. It just feels like this relationship was quite hidden, but it's going to be successful on some level. Feels like you're moving in the right direction with this. You know, it doesn't have to be shared with everybody. It can be a private situation in a way. I'm sort of getting a bit of a private situation from it with the hidden knowledge. Okay, the dance card is about finding inspiration. So I do feel like you find inspiration within this relationship, within this connection that seems hidden. The wisdom is gained from it, and you're moving in the right direction. It feels like there's inspiration in this connection. So kind of interesting. I like the way the cards sort of work together. I like that. Okay, so definitely Tarot Z on some level is definitely a great deck for this. Now, I did think of Ghostbusters Tarot. Now, the reason why, to me, Ghostbusters is not really about ghosts, but more about monsters, right? And so I think the Horror Oracle gives me, or gives us that energy. So let's have a look here. I think it's more than just, it's not really ghosts as such. I think a lot of the time it's just monstery with Ghostbusters, and I know the spirit's from another realm, but it still gives me that sort of supernatural, definitely feels like there's that energy there. So let's have a look here, if we grab a couple of cards from this deck here. So we get Knight of Wands, so we know we're moving quite quickly. There's a lot of sort of passion and creativity in this energy. We're moving, there's a lot of swift movement. We're talking about knights, we're talking about movement here. And so we've got the being bold and confident. So be confident with your passion and your creativity, your sense of nurturing that moving forward energy. There's definitely a lot about movement. There's definitely a lot of movement going on. And we've got Page of Dreams. And so we've got that sense of looking at the truth of the situation, finding the truth, seeking the truth in regards to this. I think there's a lot of people going on in this energy. So there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of sense of nurturing the passion, the creativity, and being bold, be confident in the journey, be confident in moving forward in the journey, know the facts. It feels like you're seeking the truth in the situation. So let's have a look and see what the Horror Oracle gives us in regards to this information here. And so we've got Animal, which is about the sense of, with this card here, with this deck, the Animal is about sense of you know better than anyone else. So it feels like in moving forward, seeking the truth, be humble. I get a sense of being humble in who you are. You're not as necessarily better than anyone else. You just allow yourself to be humble. I just keep getting the sense of being humble as you move forward on this journey, with the sense of seeking the truth of the situation and the facts. I think it's a reminding to sort of stay humble in regards to when you're looking for the truth of the situation. It's not about being right, but it is about the facts and the truth of the situation. It is about being a little bit, be bold, be confident in your facts. Be confident in the facts of the situation as you sort of move forward quite quick. I think there's a lot of movement forward quickly. There's a lot of quick movement in this. Make sure you get all the information you need. Definitely feel like that's what this reading's about. And sort of staying humble. You're not better than anyone else. It's not about being right in any particular way. It's about the truth of the situation here. I like that. I like those that deck there. Now, Supernatural Tarot is the last one that we're looking at here. Now, really, you might have lots of ideas in regards to, I know there's the Horror Tarot and there's other decks that could be more suitable, that you might have in your collection that you could use with Horror Oracle. but definitely feel like it's a great deck to use with a variety of different tarot decks and things in different ways. Maybe you use it with, maybe you're an oracle reader and so only use it with oracle decks. Okay. Okay, the first card here, we got Page of Blades. Again, we get that Truth Seeker. That Truth Seeker. Okay, Truth Seeker as you reflect on past memories. Okay, you're reflecting on past memories. Whoops. What flew out then? Okay, again, you got Knight of Goblets, so there's some news coming. Okay, some news coming. It feels like there could be some news, something quite emotional that could be affecting you. And so it's quite interesting. So here you've got the sense of seeking the truth, okay, and it comes from the past, and because of the past memories, right? Past memories are sort of getting you to sort of look for the truth in the situation. And so you've got this sense of sorry, I feel like I'm losing all the boxes. Okay, and so you've got that sense of news coming. Definitely feels like there's some sort of information, emotion, but it's going to have a really emotional connection. And so it's quite interesting. So we got the Lovers here with the Star. So there's definitely some sort of passionate connection with someone here. You've got some sort of choices to make in a relationship, but it's about letting I feel like you need to find the light out of all the darkness. It's about looking towards letting something shine in the relationship in some way. So kind of interesting there. Okay, so we've got some news coming, some information that's very emotionally charged is what I'm getting here, emotionally charged. And so you're looking for the truth of the situation that's related to past memories. You've got some sort of information coming with past memories. You're looking for the truth of that situation coming up. Now, it could be to do with some choices that were made in a relationship, but you've got to see the light out of all the darkness. You've got to let the light shine through. You're trying to find, I feel like you're just looking for the truth. You're looking for a wish fulfilled in regards to a relationship on some level. So let's have a look and see what the Horror Oracle has to say. Horror Oracle. Okay, what inspires you? It's kind of interesting that came out again. And I get suspicion. Suspicion. So I feel like you've got kind of interesting because I got that sense of be careful of what inspires you that causes you to have suspicion in something. It feels like suspicion is inspiring you in some way. Is that you there's someone coming into your life who maybe is acting in a suspicious way, is what I'm getting here. I'm feeling like someone is suspicious. There's suspicion. I feel like someone is suspicious in the way they're acting. They're not acting truthfully in the situation. And so it's about interesting here. I thought I got the words inspire, but I also get the words movement. Okay, so I get a sense of moving in some way away from that person that you're feeling is suspicious. I feel like some action needs to be taken in regards to the suspicious person. I do feel like that could be in regards to the truth of the situation. I do feel like there's some action that needs to be taken in regards to the suspicion. Okay, so yeah, kind of interesting there. With the news that arrives, it could be to do with the news that arrives, could be about the suspicious person, maybe that and that's why it's emotionally charged. You've got someone who's quite suspicious, working in a suspicious way, and it could cause you need to have some choices in regards to a relationship. You've really got to find the light out of all the darkness, maybe let your true self shine through in regards to this relationship in some way. Ooh, could be the relationship. Maybe someone is acting suspicious in regards to the relationship, and so you might need to move in some way. I feel like there's movement in regards to the dance. There's movement. Kind of interesting. You sort of start off with one sort of key word that you know that's in the book, but I feel like there's more information that comes out when you start looking at the other cards that surround it. I think you get a key word, but then you've got to expand that information depending on the rest of the cards. So kind of interesting there. Okay, I quite like the Supernatural Tarot as well. With really find this Horror Oracle, I think, can go with a lot of depth. I am actually, as I'm sitting here, I'm actually thinking about the Occult Tarot as well. So let me just grab it. Now, oh, just give me a second. Okay, the Occult Tarot by Travis McHenry. I know it's about demons and things like that. So again, I think you've got that sort of energy coming through. That, now for me, when I work with this deck, I'm working with the angels, I'm working with the light and protection. I use this as like a shadow deck. Working with, I think we all have our own demons that we have to face at times, and I think that's how I use this deck for me personally. Okay, so let's have a look at our stuff that we need to look at. Okay, the first card we have here is King of Cups, Alosa. Okay, he brings about good familiars. He's talking about teachers, astronomy, liberal arts. But for me, King of Cups is about that sense of being practical about your emotions, putting your emotions to one side. You might dip your toes in, but don't go full hog in regards to your emotions. Okay, I think you can be kind and caring without getting too emotionally involved with the situation. We get Five of Cups, which to me is that sense of, what are you focusing on? There's some things in life you cannot control, and there's some things in life that you can. It's about looking at the things that you can control, the things that you can change emotionally. For this is Aim, which is about reveals secrets, increases one's intellect, spreads distractions by fire. Okay, kind of interesting there. Okay, and then the last card we're going to look at here is the Hanged Man. So we're looking at things from a different perspective, a different possibility. Now this is Bifrons, which talks about teachers, natural and planetary sciences, lights above graves, and moves bodies so the souls may be stolen. It's kind of interesting, but I don't really want to get into that. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at the King of Cups, which is about, for me, about putting your emotions to one side. Don't let your emotions get the better of you, sort of energy. Take a sort of a practical approach to the emotion. He's an emotion. There is an emotion. He's caring and he's kind, but he doesn't let his emotions get the better of him in the situation. He allows himself to maybe put his emotions to one side, maybe not dipping his toe in fully. He allows himself to sort of stay halfway between being kind and caring without getting too emotionally involved in the situation. That to me is there. And then you've got the Five of Cups, which to me is about that spilt milk. Don't worry too much about the spilt milk. Don't worry about the things that you cannot control, but worry about the things that you can change emotionally in the situation. And here we've got the Hanged Man, about looking at things from a different angle. Maybe it's time to look at things from a different perspective. Again, I get that sense of being able to see things differently at the things that you can control instead of focusing so much on the things that you cannot. Okay, kind of interesting there. So let's have a look at the Horror Oracle and see what card comes out here. And we get escape. Maybe we're feeling like we want to escape from the situation. That's because we're so busy dwelling on that things that we cannot change, we cannot quite see. We feel like we're hanging around in this situation. We're unable to break ourselves free from it, cut ourselves free. We're unable to see things from a different perspective. We're too busy focusing on things that we cannot control. So it's time to escape from that situation. Maybe it's time to embrace it, time to take action in the things that we can change. maybe we feel very frozen. It's kind of interesting there. You know, we're wanting to escape because we feel very frozen in this energy at this time. And so we've got wonder of the world. So for me, when I look at wonder of the world, I'm getting a sense of there's new possibilities awaiting us. Okay, so we want to escape. I think we need to find ways to take action because we're so frozen in what was. But there's lots of possibilities available to us in many ways. But I want to have a look and see what wonder of the world is. Okay, wonder of the world. Let's have a look. Where are you? Okay, wonder of the world. There we go. Okay, I'm going to show you the greatest thing your eyes have ever beheld. Focused on what makes you special. Everyone has unique qualities and you do too. Proclaim your individuality. Shout it from the rooftop. Show the world what only you can do. While attracting attention may lead to misunderstanding and others trying to take you down, bravery can bring admiration. Even fortune favours the bold. But you do need to be careful about overconfidence, can bring a tragic ending. So I get the sense of wanting to escape, right? You're wanting to move away from what was in some way. You've got to look at things from a different perspective. Maybe you're feeling very frozen because things feel sort of overwhelmed, feel like things that can't be changed. You're too busy focusing, you're too busy dwelling on the negative aspects instead of trying to focus on the positive. So it's really saying, hey, look, you've got to look at things from a different angle, look at things from a different perspective. You know, there are some things that you can change in your life. You don't have to be frozen. Things can be thawed out. You can escape. You can bring in new opportunities, new possibilities, being able to sort of have that sense of being able to create some fortune in your life. So quite an interesting reading there. So what I love about this horror oracle is there are a lot of choices in tarot decks that are going to work with it. So if you want to work with tarot and oracle, I really think there is a lot of options available. I'm sure there's a whole lot more. You'll have a lot more suggestions and ideas about what tarot decks you work with. But I definitely love the variety here with the Occult Tarot, the Supernatural, the Ghostbusters, the Tarot Z. So yeah, love this horror oracle and love the combinations here. So yeah, that's it from me. Don't forget, check the links down below, check the links on my channel, like, subscribe and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care and blessed be.